I'm in Dana Point. Beautiful view, beautiful house. Adorable doggies. That's Maya. Hi, Maya. And that's Marley. Hello, you guys. So, waking up exhausted every day, doing my Purium cleanse. However, there's been this supplement called Thrive. Come here, Marley. Come here. That, look at you. Look at this cutie pie. This is my last house sit before I move out to the desert to live in a tent to do my mold avoidance sabbatical. And I've got 7 more days to figure everything out. I'm going to ozonate my car and change the air cabin filter and then spray some stuff through the vents. I'm soaking some of my stuff in ammonia, and then I'm going to triple wash the clothes I'm keeping. I've got a bunch of packages of like my tent, and I got a power station, I got laundry bag, and yeah, it's a lot, and it's definitely overwhelming, and I'm on the verge of like a breakdown right now as the that tension builds. Yeah, but like I was saying, like I've made these really big changes in my diet with this cleanse. Eating fruit and vegetables. And the one thing I haven't been able to get off yet, because there's just too much going on. There's too much to figure out being so exhausted. It's the Thrive, which has these capsules that have a little bit of caffeine in them, and then the shake. And, I've been taking that for like 10 years. It's been my lifeline to survive. However, I knew there was some stuff in there that was shady. And my new coach, Michelle, on the regenerative health program, she confirmed there's some like hormone disruptors in there. There's some stuff that's just irritating to the gut. And it's all isolated. It's all isolated supplement, which the body doesn't even really recognize. There's a ton of B12 in there, which, it gives me some energy, but it's really false energy. So anyways, I'm being gentle with myself while I'm going through this last week. It's Christmas and everything. I'm going to hang out with my family here. And once I get out to the desert and get all set up, then I'm going to get off the Thrive and go full on the, there's a program called CIRS 90 where you do 90 days for CIRS, which is what I have. That's a new term that I learned. Chronic inflammatory response syndrome. It covers a lot of areas, and I'm going to link to the Facebook group below if you have chronic illness or mold toxicity, chronic fatigue, fibromyalgia, all kinds of things. Basically, the body is in a state of constant fight or flight and constant inflammation because the toxic load is just too much for it to handle. There's a Facebook group where, these women that have healed themselves are approaching this through regenerative healing using really deep nutrition. Marley, are you being so distracting? She's so cute. We hear about, you have to, healing the gut is everything, because the gut is, it's like a second brain. It's where all the endorphins are produced, and it's where we absorb all the nutrients. And so it's like, well, how do we do that? And we try all these different diets and supplements and ways of trying to heal our gut. I've tried coffee enemas. I've tried the autoimmune protocol diet just before this. But this approach is, these shakes have like 95% of the nutrition that your body needs in them, and it's all easily digestible, and it's all grown in like these super rich soils, regenerative farming soils. So the body can recognize it, and then you eat a lot of fruit. And this was something that I learned from Dr. Wilson from the Nutritional Balancing Program a long time ago. His whole thing was fruit feeds parasites, and that's a lot of people's thing, but it's not true. I watched this video from a guy explaining why fruit is so good for us and why it's not necessarily, our stomachs are not designed to digest meat or even vegetables that well. We're not ungulates, we don't have 6 stomachs for the fiber in the vegetables. Fruit just gets absorbed right away, and it gives our body energy. It gives our cell water and energy right away. So that's new, and so it's tough. It's going to be a tough cleanse, but and I'm going to try to do the 90 days, and it's a bit of a fast. You have the shake, you have things that you're doing every few hours with the Purium, and then you can have like as much, lots of fruit, and then I do like cooked vegetables in the afternoon. The evening gets really tough for me. That's when I usually reach for the popcorn, which I quit this year, this last round of the eclipse, purging a bunch of emotional stuff. I came out of the other end of that and was able to quit the popcorn. And that's kind of part of what I want to share, is that this South Node going through the Scorpio it's going to be in there till June. It's really supporting all of us to let go of all the toxicity in our lives. So if you're aware of toxicity, that whether it's relationships, thought patterns, food addictions, like I'm seeing the addiction to my phone, watching that, and that's also something that's slowly falling away, and is in process. Like, the good news is that when I go out to Quartzsite, I went out there for one day on my way from Colorado to here, and a friend of mine had stayed there, and she connected with this group of women out there, just a few women staying in a certain area in the long-term visitor area. So you get, for $180, you can stay out in this beautiful desert, with as much water as you want, and trash services, and there are porta potties if you want to use them. For $180 for 5 months, you can stay there until April for that amount. So it's a great deal. And I wasn't sure if I was going to do it. I didn't want to do it alone. So I connected with these really cool women that are doing a goddess circle out there. They're doing drumming and chanting and just supporting each other and setting intentions and, honoring and worshiping Spirit and Mother Nature. And I met these women. I met 2 of them, and they're just really like mature, very independent like me. Everybody can do their own thing, and if you want to join in, you can. So it was just perfect. I just felt a really like welcoming energy, and I felt a really strong connection to both of the women that I met. And I also didn't realize how beautiful the desert was going to be. I thought it was going to be really boring, but I was there for sunset, sunrise, and it was just the mountains, the silhouette of the mountains, and the colors. it was just beautiful. So, what was I gonna say? So yeah, once I get settled out there, um, oh, my internet is not great on my phone out there, so I won't be able to cruise Facebook or Instagram or YouTube even, and that's going to be interesting. That's going to be part of the cleanse too, is just cutting that addiction. And it's going to bring up a lot. It's going to be uncomfortable, I know, but I'm really ready to heal. And I really believe in this approach that, we're giving the body, we're just flooding the body with nutrients so it can start to release the toxins. And when I get off this Thrive, it's going to release, like there's some toxins in it that are going to have to flush out of my body. I think, I wake up feeling exhausted, probably because my kidneys aren't filtering the toxins. But with this, I'm pooping naturally. I stopped taking the stuff that the pill, the aloe that I was taking, and I'm pooping naturally with this stuff, which is a good sign. It's just going to get better and better. I just feel like I just need to get through this week and, just go through my stuff and not get into fear mode, because the whole idea is to try not to be exposed to the mold anymore. And I don't know where it is in my stuff or how deep it's in my stuff. I don't really know. You can't see it. I'm just gonna do the best that I can and choose. I'm just really asking Spirit to guide me, to show me the way about what stuff to keep and what stuff to get rid of. Yeah, and I really want, after this, like once I heal myself, I really want to help other moldies, because this has just it's been devastating for so many of us. And I think a lot of people are finding out now. Like I had a gal comment on my last post that she also just found out this year that it's been mold for her for the last 11 years too. I think a lot of people are finding out that it's been mold. And it's really, when you're so tired and so sensitive to everything and the brain fog, it's just not easy to figure out all this stuff and get out of the mold and, make all these decisions. So I'd love to help people do that, and maybe even set a place up for some people that can come and just like be nourished and be in a clean, safe environment. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. So, and I am going to promote this product because I just love the company. I love the product. It feels so clean. And that's really what we all need, is just like good, clean food and nutrition and all the vitamins and supplements from our food, which most food in the stores just doesn't have it, right? So I love the movement and everything. The people that are, in this company all want the same thing. We want to come, back to nourishing, like good, growing good food and having rich soils and healing the earth and healing our bodies. Yeah. So if you want to try it, there's an event coming up January 11th. There's going to be a group cleanse. It's an ultimate lifestyle transformation where you use these products and go, you limit your food intake. It's not completely fasting, but you do like fresh fruits and vegetables. And there's a big Telegram group that supports you. So if you want to do that, and also it's going to support me, like I'm just wondering, how the hell am I going to pay for this? It's expensive. And if you try it, then I would get I think I get 20% of your purchase as a brand partner. Yeah, I might just jump on the brand partner part of it because people are wanting to do cleanses, especially in the January, I'm sure. This new moon in Capricorn, people are getting serious about their goals and health and what they want for the next year. And there's so many sick people, and we all need to do cleanses. So that's my little spiel. And as soon as I get out to the desert, I'd love to show everybody. Without having the internet thing, I'll just be filming a little bit and then going into town to post once a week, maybe. I'm gonna go into silence, but I never know. I think I'll for sure be pulled into silence at some point out there during my cleanse, and probably gonna be sleeping a lot too. I can't wait to just have the space set up so I can just crash and let my body do its healing work and not have to move around. I love the pet sitting and the house sitting, but it's a lot of moving around. And it's a lot, and I'm taking care of these guys. So out there, I won't have anybody but myself to take care of. But I'll have a little community out there, which feels really good for me. I'm not going to be alone. All right, loves, there's my little update. No, it's a little bit whatever. I'm just waking up. So lots of love to you on your journey, and yeah, let's all get healthy together. We can do this. I'm going to take these guys on a walk. Okay, bye.